Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. What's going wide left? Tierney is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well read, nice interception. Opts for safety. Doué is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, if his new team can start attacking at pace, Peter, I think we're going to see this fella come into his own. He's got the speed to latch on to anything that's played into space, but he can also turn creator, you know, picking out some good passes for his teammates, and I've got a feeling the opposition defence are not going to enjoy playing against him today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going for goal! It is a very, very good save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Maida
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that little bit of skill has got him away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Looking to play him in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and And
a header! Oh, crossbar! And he's gone looking for safety. Johnston. Can he get on the end of this? Gavi. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Johnston. And it's Engels. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please join me in wishing
So
all
neither
the best
side
to the
yet
members
off
of
the
our
mark.
fan club
Yeah, 0-0,
celebrating
but
their
definitely
wedding
not from the
anniversary
want of
today.
trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, good take, Doué! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. That's the throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, great leap! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Maida. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Doué gets into a good position. Takes the shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Celtic really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Zielinski. And it's Pedri. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's a fine interception. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 8. Number 13. Coming on the field. Number 41. Hatate. Number 21. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Substitutions taking place.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he was quick to react. Engels. He's in plenty of space here. Throw in.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
In with the challenge. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 7. Substitution.
Manchester United still ahead by the game's only goal. Played out to the left flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Doué! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Engels. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Doué. Oh, good-looking ball. We are into stoppage time. Oh, that's a key interception. Maida going after that. Johnston. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it turned out to be a bit of a slow burner, this one, Peter. Still, I think the goal did come at a good time, and some of the defensive displays after that were pretty good. In fact, looking back, the goal came at a great time.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. Oh, he's having a go! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
João Cancelo. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pau Kubasi clears without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Floated through. Oh, he's burst. It's Neymar! Goal! Manchester United! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
15 minutes is number 21, Neymar! Neymar!
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Doué receives it. Doué! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. Shoots! And a neat finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Just the keeper in his way. Ferran Torres! And the pass is intercepted. Ferran Torres, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
It's Neymar! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Wriggles his way through. Dani Olmo is wide and looking to get onto this. Another throw-in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Busquets. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gavi. Ball played for Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. De Gea deals with that nice and simple. And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Rashford has created 1 goal already. Busquets. Now it's Doué. Gavi. Dani Olmo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Sergio Ramos cuts out the pass. Neymar. Pedri. Plays a shot. Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
Manchester United can
Pedri.
now introduce the first of their
16,
substitutes.
Rodri. Number 6.
Gavi.
Kubasi.
Fermin.
Number 11.
And he's got away from him. That ball looks a good one. There a chance!
Coming on the field.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Zielinski. Number 2. Eric Garcia. Number 18. Ayoze Perez.
Barcelona have opted to make another change here.
Substitution.
And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, what has happened? He'll try from distance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
They've played it short. Great vision. Rashford. Rashford. Oh, great leap! It's been blocked. Deftly away. Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and it
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. He's got away. Now, can they get him away? That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pedri. Now it's Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. That's the keeper's ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's being shifted off it. Sergio Ramos. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Rashford. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally...
Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Just eases him off the ball. Doué. Zielinski. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Feyenoord are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it.
He leaps for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Doué. Pressing high and with purpose. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That's good running with the ball. Steaming on goalwards. Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Looking for the run. Look at the space here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It'll be a throw-in. Yamal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Very nicely done. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. Nouri. Zielinski. And Yamal. Šeško. This looks promising. Doué makes a dash for it. He has found the way. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that real chance! And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Nicely aimed pass. Thinks about the shot. Has a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. square. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where...
Decent chance! Musa. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a shade optimistic. Doué needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
24. Coming on the field is number 6. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession. Manchester United are making a change after this, just one opportunity to do so. Looking for options for movement.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's been played through. Oh, he's gifted it to the... And a chance!
Feyenoord clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
They'll have one final crack at it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Great chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Coming on to replace him is number 46. Substitution.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's the chance to counter.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Substitution for Feyenoord. Number 9. Coming on
So
the
we have
field
further
is
activity on the bench here.
Well, his
17.
stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that's it. Manchester United pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Manchester United really did suffer. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Lovely, now shoots! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a really well-measured ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nouri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Conte over to the right flank. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is out of play. Now it's Doué. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gasharovsky. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Doué. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Half-time getting close now. Stood up well to him there. Neymar. Iniesta. Here's Rodri, spread to the right. Conte,
There will be 1 minute
played out to the left flank. Now it's Neymar. Look at the space here. And here's chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Désiré Doué. Désiré Doué.
And that is indeed the final act. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So, into the second half. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. This looks promising. Now it's Doué. That is Conte. Doué.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Till. Conte. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, no joy this time. Dest. Till. And that's going wide left. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Doué. Šeško. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Till. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Takes a shot!
PSV really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That ball looks a good one. And the finish! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Number 20.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5.
Manchester United
Conte.
choosing to make the
Number
first change.
15, Iniesta.
It is compelling, this,
Number
utterly
16,
compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And a chance! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! Into the lead once more! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Neymar.
Manchester United have their lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Hoisted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Delicate ball, and it... Oh, great leap! Off the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence. PSV claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution in progress.
PSV making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
For Manchester United, number 6, Nesta. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
PSV really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Doué. Neymar scooting forward. And the counter is on. He's got away. Oh, he's having a go! And there goes their last chance. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Reminder today, everybody, to
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So we're very much on the way now. He's rising! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, great header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Corbell gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And this is Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bayer. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Sucic. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ryerson gets into a good position. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sucic, certainly one of the players of the week. Marquinhos. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Doué. He's on it, can he get away? Doué, great vision. Doué picks it up out wide. There's the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, well played, well played. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bayer. That's a sharp pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Guirassy. That is some save from De Gea. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shot could be on. Sabitzer. Sabitzer is flagged offside. Doué. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he finish? Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. So neither side has yet broken through. Nice sequence of passes, this. Sucic. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. This looks promising. Borussia Dortmund needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's in on goal. Brandt was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well timed, excellent interception. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Guirassy. Nesta getting this one clear. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Getting up there! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 24. Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Pedri. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Perez gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7, Joe Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 17. Substitution in progress.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He has found a way through. And it's Doué. Doué! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Gavi. And the number on the board is 3. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Aimed at the far side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Doué. He is through here. Doué! And one more try. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good spread. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So we're still where we started right now.
Ajax really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Doué venturing down the left. Berghaus. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. Can he get it through? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Van der Ven. Spread out to the left, and it's Gavi. Oh, well measured. He's got away, and the shot! And that's going wide left. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Dolberg, and he's had it nicked away. Iniesta. Doué. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's destined for the flank. Doué. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
After 39 minutes is number 17, Désiré Doué.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's the keeper's ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Isco.
1 minute added time.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Conte. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a key interception. Isco looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Doué. Defending was strong and firm. Out towards the flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure.
He's having a hit! Superb from Šeško! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Doué is in a really good position out wide. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. David Klaassen. Kante with the slide tackle there. Good ball, good take. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Into a minimum, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 12, Alexander-Arnold. Number 3, Gavi. Number 5, Conte.
Šutalo.
Coming on the field, number 4.
And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Rising over the bar. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Might be danger here. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Désiré Doué.
So that's it, it is all over. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Doué taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.